Welcome back to Reda's Highlights, where we look at the weekly resetted items in Reda's shop, and there are other things you want to get before they are gone or before you can't earn them again. There's the mystical left arm tattoo and the modern day right arm tattoo, both for sale for 35 opal. It's actually quite a rare find. 2 tattoo designs to cover both our arms up instead of only one design in the store. Anyway, starting with the modern day one, which is an Isu kind of style with light and dark blue stripes. Without it lighting up though, yeah, you need the real Isu set for that unfortunately. But if you are into this design for Eivor, totally get it. While the mystical one is more wild and druidic, with the head of a deer on the front, its horns reaching up, forming into a tree with the sun in between. Lots of details in this one. The settlement item of this week hits close to home, as it is a small windmill from the Tyrannus set for 35 opal. What I mean with close to home is that it's a common thing to find in the Netherlands, the country where the JorRaptor team is coming from. It looks fine, too bad the blades don't move in the wind or something. That would be like, you know, a funny detail. Moving on to 2 naval items, namely the modern day hull and the Tyrannus figurehead for 35 opal each. Now the modern day hull isn't that exciting in my opinion. Yeah, it looks like a common metal hull, which you could find in the present day. Now the real standout here is the Tyrannus figurehead. It has been in Reda's shop before and it's very daunting with electricity appearing from the torso and the arms. It's one of my favorite figureheads in the game because there is stuff happening in front of the ship. Like, it's not just a statue, there is electricity everywhere. Now the final item, and the only weapon shield type item this week, is the winged shield from the Valkyrie set. It is for sale for 120 opal, and its perk is to temporarily increase your attack after a parry for 10 seconds. It can also stack up to 5 times. Now it sounds good on paper, but when going into the wild and fighting enemies, it isn't that great unfortunately. No, if you got the opal, you really wanted for the design to eventually transmog it over your best shield of choosing. With the Yggdrasil tree in the middle, the runes on top, and the wings on the sides, it makes for quite the detailed and incredible shield design. But yeah, again, you don't have to buy it for the stats. If you would like to check Reda's daily item, you can check out our Discord. We've got a special Reda channel where our lovely community members keep you up to date, and you can find a link to our Discord via the pinned comment. And speaking of time-limited items, we would like to give you a reminder that the extended Wild Hunt Festival in the settlement is going to end on December 9th. If you go into your game right now, you see a warning on the left side of your screen. You only have 2 days left to do the activities, earn tokens, and get the items at Norvid's shop before they disappear. And to give a quick recap, we've got 5 settlement items, which mostly contain fall-themed cosmetics, like 3 types of scarecrows, Odin's chariot, which looks alright, and the Guardian Tree. Honestly, not the most exciting items of the shop. There's the Wild Hunt Tattoo Pack, which has 4 parts together. They look dark and brooding, and it fits the theme very well. I'm a fan of masked head tattoos, so this one will be on my favorite list for sure. Moving on to the hair and beard cosmetics, there are 4 types of colors of the hair bone scheme, which gives you this bone headband on the top of your head. And for male Eivor, there is a matching beard that completes the bone structure. While moving around, the bones move as well, like a skeleton almost, that of course totally fits the Wild Hunt theme. Your raven won't be left bare-boned, pun intended, as there is a skin available for Sunan as well. I actually quite like this design with the skull being covered and the bones on the wings. And finally, the highlight of the festival shop in our opinion is the Hell Scythe. For those of you who don't own the Siege of Paris DLC and would like the first 3 Scythe in the game, or someone who does own Siege of Paris and want an extra Scythe added to your arsenal, I recommend getting the tokens for this one. The design stands out a lot with a lit up candle on the top when fully upgraded, and if you would like to know more about the stats of the Scythe, you can watch our video on the main channel where we go in depth on what this weapon is capable of. Link in the video description. And of course, let's not forget about the time-limited challenge for Basim Sword. This one will also leave on December 9th, so you have 2 more days to take an enemy out with a one-handed sword and claim the weapon via Ubisoft Connect. If you would like to see what Basim Struss's sword can do, you can check out our video on the main channel where we take it for a spin. Link will also be in the video description. And that's all for Reda's highlights and reminders. Subscribe to miss nothing on anything Assassin's Creed, and if you like this content, don't forget to leave a like. Check back next week to see what Reda has in store for you then, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!